Okay, so get this. College football is going crazy with all this new money, right? All the headlines are talking about how players are going to be raking it in and only the really rich schools can keep up. But then it's like, surprise, camps are starting, games are about to kick off, and guess what? It's the same old story. The top 25 rankings totally look like they're from like way back in the day. It's the first year for schools sharing all this NIL cash with players, and it's just splitting teams into the usual groups. You got the huge brands like Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, and Clemson. They're still the favorites, duh. Then there are teams like Colorado, North Carolina, and Texas Tech who are using all this cash and big-name coaches to try and crash the party. And get this, some teams like UCLA and Virginia, who have easier schedules, are hoping they can pull off a total underdog story, kind of like Indiana did last year, going from zero to hero. This lawyer dude, Jeffrey Kessler, who helped make all this player money happen, says it's kind of like the NFL back in the 90s when they got free agency and salary caps. He's like, yeah, it's a big change, but the good athletic departments will figure it out just like they always do. And nobody, I mean nobody, embodies this new NIL era more than Deion Sanders, the Colorado coach. He totally turned that program around, making them relevant again, getting tons of TV viewers, celebs showing up, and having players like Travis Hunter and his own son, Shedeur, become huge stars. Although here's the kicker, Shedeur got drafted way later than expected, which shows how much power players have now. Anyway, Deion's record isn't amazing, like 13-12, and now Travis and Shedeur are gone, so everyone's kind of like, what now? But Deion's still all, we're going to win, just differently. Then you got Bill Belichick, another celeb coach, heading to North Carolina. He's trying to build an NFL-style program, telling everyone about the nutrition, training, and even the contracts. Stuff they used to whisper about, but now they're shouting it from the rooftops. The North Carolina general manager is even saying they're like the 33rd NFL team because everyone has pro football experience.
And over in Texas, Texas Tech is going all in. They had that wild coach Mike Leach and QB Patrick Mahomes, and now this billionaire dude, Cody Campbell, is funding everything and even got the football field named after him. They're signing all these high-profile players, even high schoolers who haven't even shown up yet, and spending more on NIL than anyone except Texas. The coach, Joey McGuire, is like, yeah, there are expectations, but we see them as opportunities. So does all this new money mean everyone's on a level playing field? It's giving more teams hope, for sure. And if you want to see how it's done, look at Indiana. They were pretty much a nobody for ages, but then Coach Curt Cignetti came in, brought in a ton of transfer players, and bam, they were winning. It's crazy to think about because get this, out of all the Power 4 teams plus Oregon State and Washington State, a huge chunk of conference titles since 2000 have been won by just 10 programs. Like 67% of titles were snagged by those top 10 teams. And a bunch of teams, like almost half, haven't won any titles. That's way more than the NFL, where way fewer teams have never even made the Super Bowl. So yeah, it's super tough to break through in college football, but this new era of NIL and more playoff spots could totally change that ceiling. Even the Purdue athletic director is like, this revenue sharing thing could make things way more balanced. He admits some schools will always have more money, but he's not stressed about it, saying, we just got to find a way.